Hey, Coach.
Yeah.
Sometimes draws feel like a loss, other times they feel more positive, especially when you're coming behind 3 times.
Yeah.
Do that. How would you classify this one?
I think both, because I think we play better than them. I think our boys play better than Seattle. They were sharper in certain moments, and I thought that we deserved to win. And to go 3 times behind and come back 3 times, I think it showed a lot of character. So I get frustrated because we conceded the first and the third goal. We shouldn't. It's very things that they are, you know, common sense. Free kick, you defend the depth, and we get done in behind. For me, this is not acceptable. But okay, this is where the mistakes we make, and to give this a head start is frustrating, because I think after our goals, they all worked. We create a lot of chances in the box, and yeah, you know, I think we should have. I'm proud of the boys that they gave us 22 points until now, but I think we have 2 or 3 points at least missing from the table.
And could you comment on Patrick's game?
Patrick came with his characteristics. We know he's a fighter. He's training with us all the time, so he understands the difficulties to play at this level. He has improved a lot by just training with the first team. And today, I think we used his strength to create problems to Seattle. He did well, and I think I'm very pleased for him. I'm very pleased for Brandon. I'm very pleased with the youngsters that they are helping the cause. That's why I think that we need at least 3 players in order to, you know, to go to the next level as a club. So we will see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Besides the character tonight, what did your team show you?
I think show good organization on the pitch when we have the ball. We played most of the time in the opposition half, and I think that we had the ball in the last third more than they did. I thought that there were dangers at the beginning where we started tentatively, and I don't know why. I think we should have started a little bit stronger. And then after, I thought that in the second half especially, we were more controlling the game and going wide with our wingers. And I had to change them because, you know, you want to have fresh legs to try to go at the full backs. Then I thought that the referee, I'm sorry, but he had a bad game. It looks like that he was one-sided. Similar situation, he whistled all the time for Seattle. I think this is happening too many times to Charlotte. I understand that maybe we are still a young team, but I cannot accept that. The home or away, we are always, when it's a 50-50 decision, is always for the opposition. So I thought that also has an impact, you know, because little situation at highest level, they make a big difference. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1, it makes a big difference. And so I think that it pleased me also the way that we reacted. Kerwin got a yellow card, in my opinion, that was, you know, they should have had the yellow card, both of them. And then I was scared that we could have been left with 10 men. That's why I decided to change him. I know he had a little bit more in his legs, but, you know, I didn't want to go with 10 men. But I'm pleased with the reaction, but also with the organization, with the ball. I think we could understand a little bit more certain things that we have been working, and sometimes we don't recognize them straight away in the game. But I think the boys, they are working in the right direction.
Can you talk a little bit about the pairing of Ben and Justin, and pairing kind of Ashton and Kerwin? It seemed to spark more creativity and kind of attack in the final third.
Yeah, I think that we work on that. At the moment, you know, Ben is coming back as an attacking midfielder, and we know that he has got characteristics that complement Justin. Justin is a more technical player. Ben is a guy that likes to run, so we can stretch the opposition this way. And in the opposite side, we have the opposite. We have a little bit more legs with Kerwin and more technical ability with Ash. So that's what I wanted, to create this kind of how do you say, balance in the team, to try to unbalance the opposition. I think they did a good job. Obviously, we need to improve that, because maybe Ash, I'm playing him high in a position that he can do it, obviously, because he's got quality, but I believe that there are certain characteristics that we need to bring to the club, and the club is very aware of that. I asked, so I'm waiting to see. Okay.
You had Derek Jones at center back, and when you were defending, it looked like a back line where Grant would slot in. I just want to know more of your decision on that, to have those guys at center back when you have three natural center backs on the bench.
Yeah, because I want to step as well, to have them in midfield when we play. And I think you could see that more in the second half, or after the first 15 minutes that we started inexplicably on the back foot. I really don't understand why, because we wanted to go. And so I thought that this is also a team that they have with Roldan and with Leo Chu, wingers that can be very dangerous with different characteristics, and I wanted us to be able to slide quickly onto them and not to be too exposed if we got the pressing organization wrong. So that was the idea, to be mobile and to have them in the middle. I thought that sometimes they got the players in between the line with Albert, with Rusnak, and with Rui Diaz, that was, he's very good at attacking the ball, but also to create dangers when he comes between the lines. But the goals didn't come from that. The goals came from a great strike from Rui Diaz and not defending the depth on a, for me, a situation that shouldn't present any danger, at least not on our back.
And then you talk about needing at least 3 signings in the
Yeah.
squad. With Andre Nuno occupying about over $1 million in that cap space, is it going to depend on the ability to move those guys?
I really don't know that. I think that there is an element of that, Jorge, but you have to speak with the club, because I only know what the club, what the squad, in my opinion, needs technically and tactically. This is my job, and for the other part of your question, I think it's more for the front office than for me to balance the squad and to balance the salary cap.
All right, couple more. Caleb?
I know you'd rather not concede 3 goals, but your team did come back with 3 goals different times. What's the mentality of the team? How has the mentality of the team shifted from last season or the beginning of this season to now?
I think we are getting stronger as a mentality. We are resilient. It happened also last week, despite the result was negative for us in Columbus, where we came back from 3-goal to 3-2. And again, it's work in progress, and we have many youngsters at the moment that they are filling the gaps, not having come in. I mean, don't forget, today we play without 2 DPs. That for a club young like us is a big deal. With all the due respect to the youngsters, that they did unbelievably well, and I'm so proud of them. They play and train really well. They play with a lot of intensity because they train with a lot of intensity. I'm very proud of them. And there are also other one I want to mention, like Andrew Privet, that he trains really well when he's with us. And Chris Egart, that today I had to take the decision not to include him in the squad. But, the youngsters are doing their bit, but obviously we can't expect them to bring us to the playoff on their own. That's why I think that we need to strengthen the squad.
All right, last one, Hart.
Yeah, a couple of firsts tonight. Lindsay scored his first goal with Sherman.
Yeah.
And Westwood had his first MLS goal.
Yeah.
Can you talk about those accomplishments tonight, even though it turned out to be a draw?
No, great. I'm so happy, and I think that the way we want to play, we rehearse many times our patterns of play during the week, and we try to score with from different positions with different players. So I think the fullbacks should be in that position sometimes when we are, especially second phase or third phase, that we can keep the ball in the last third. I think that Ash, this is one of the characteristics to shoot from outside of the box, is really accurate and precise. So I'm very glad for them because they deserve the work hard, and to have as many players to score goals as we have, I think is pleasing. So then Patrick, but also Carol did well. I think for me, Nathan played maybe the best game I've seen him since he's in Charlotte, Nathan Bird. So I want to also mention him because I know that with 3 goals, maybe the defenders don't get the credit, but I think Nathan was very good in bringing character and also to provide an assist for the last goal.
All right, thank you guys. Well, Patrick,